So you want to begin intermittent fasting, but you're not sure how to do it or where to begin. Don't worry, I was in the same boat. But hang in there, because today we're going to talk about 5 tips to make you successful during your intermittent fasting journey. So hang in there. For those of you who are new to my channel, I've been intermittent fasting for about 6 months now, and I've dropped a total about 30 pounds. So please hit the subscribe button so you can continue to follow me on my weight loss journey. I would really appreciate that. Anyway, let's get down to business. So the first tip I want to share with you guys that has helped me to begin this intermittent fasting regimen is don't worry about any specific diet. A lot of times we jump into these weight loss tricks and we decide to eat certain foods and stay away from other foods, and that is not what intermittent fasting is about entirely. It's more about when you eat, not what you eat. Sure, what you eat will depend on if you have further results or how quick you lose the weight and whatnot, but my first tip as you're beginning to do this is just worry about the time. You know, begin with your 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating, then switch to 18 hours of fasting, 6 hours of eating, then jump into 20 hours of fasting and 4 hours of eating, and then from there choose a goal, which one you want to stick to, which one is easiest. Some people jump into 1 meal a day, others go into alternate day fasting. So first things first, don't worry about, oh, I'm having too much carbs or I'm having too much sugars. Get your hours right, start with that, and then you can start incorporating which meals to eat and what foods to stay away from so you can get the best results possible. So yes, that's my first tip, number 1. Okay, tip number 2, protein, guys. Protein, whether you want to take it in a protein shake, eggs, cottage cheese, or if you're like me, I love my meats, but protein is going to help give your muscles what it needs. You're going to feel satiated for a longer period of time, and it's just going to make it, overall, you're just going to feel great. You're going to feel like it's easier to be intermittent fasting if you take protein during your eating periods. So give it a try. So this next one was really hard for me, and I love my happy hour, so I know a lot of you guys do too. Especially with the shutdown, many don't have to go to work, so they're upping their drinks and having a really good time, perhaps at home or whatnot. But it's so important that you stay away from alcohol. Whether it's a beer or whether it's the most healthiest spirit out there that's low carb and whatnot, it's gonna keep your liver busy. And if your liver is busy burning the toxins in alcohol, it's not gonna be busy burning the fat you ate in your meal or the fat that you have stored. So I cannot stress it enough. It's the biggest dragger of weight loss. When you're trying to do quick results, you need to stay away from alcohol or you're going to have a really, really inaccurate, difficult time. So I know it's tough. I feel ya, but stay away from alcohol. It'll help you. I promise. The 4th suggestion I have for you guys, if you really want to be successful with intermittent fasting and not think about food during the times that you're fasting, I really recommend keeping yourself busy, distracted. Let's say you guys are done eating dinner with your family at about 5 p.m., 6 p.m. the latest, and that's it. That's your last meal and your fast begins. Leave your most busiest projects after that, whether that's when you want to do laundry or you want to wash dishes. Perhaps you have a dishwasher. Instead of loading them, wash them. That'll help kill time. Or your favorite TV show, go to that. Now, if that's going to make you want to eat, don't go to that. But find your busiest project that next thing you know, time's flying and you're like, oh man, it's about bedtime now. We each have those, whether it's surfing the net, spending time on Pinterest or whatnot. So it's, for me, it's just chores. I like to save my busiest chores, projects, crafts to the evening. That way, I just go straight to bed right after and I don't have to worry about thinking about food. So keep yourself distracted during your fasting times. Okay, this last tip is actually my favorite. And I recently discovered this during the stay-at-home process and have adapted it since, and it's worked really well in helping me accomplish my fasting hours. That is, sleeping in. Some of you already enjoy sleeping in. I do. And so it's been so easy to just wake up at 9:30, perhaps 10, get ready, showered up, do a couple chores, make coffee, and by that time it's already close to 11. And so I realized, hey, it's about my eating window. So if you sleep in, it helps you achieve your hours a lot easier than if you're sitting in the morning just looking at the kitchen and telling yourself you can't reach for that bagel or whatnot. So yeah, try it. I think you'll really enjoy that tip number 5. So anyway, guys, those are my 5 tips to help you just kickstart that intermittent fasting process, and you're gonna find this to be so much easier than what you read out there and all the different things that are put out there for you. It's so much easier than what you realize. You're gonna enjoy it. It's easy. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, and if you really enjoyed this video, push the like button, and I'll catch you all later, okay?